If an avoidant and you are destined to be together, this always happens. If an avoidant and you are truly meant to be together, the story will never look like a smooth, fairy tale connection. It will feel confusing at first, like you're constantly moving closer and then suddenly being pushed away. Because with an avoidant, love doesn't grow in a straight line, it moves in cycles of closeness and distance. And most people misinterpret this pattern as a sign that it's not meant to be. But in reality, this push and pull is often the very process that determines whether the connection is strong enough to last. What always happens first is a powerful emotional connection that neither of you can easily explain. Even the avoidant feels it, though they may never fully admit it out loud. They feel safe, seen, and strangely calm around you in ways they don't experience with others. But at the exact same time, that emotional closeness triggers something deep inside them. Fear. Not fear of you, but fear of losing themselves, fear of depending too much, fear of being hurt in ways they can't control. So just when things start to feel real, they begin to pull back. This is where most people panic and chase. They try to fix things, to talk more, to love harder, hoping it will bring the avoidant back. But when it's truly meant to be, something different happens. Instead of chasing endlessly, you begin to change your approach. You start to understand that their distance is not rejection, it's protection. And instead of reacting emotionally, you begin to respond with calm and self-respect. That shift is everything, because for the first time, the avoidant experiences a connection where they are not being chased or pressured. They feel your presence, but they also feel your independence. And this creates a new kind of attraction, one built on emotional safety rather than emotional demand. So after pulling away, they slowly come back. And this becomes the pattern. They come close, then they pull away, then they return again. But here's the key difference when it's truly meant to be. Each time they come back, something changes. The distance becomes slightly shorter. The return becomes slightly faster. The connection becomes slightly deeper. It's not perfect, but it's progress. Over time, the avoidant begins to trust not just you, but the connection itself. They start to realize that closeness doesn't automatically lead to losing themselves. They see that you're not trying to control them, fix them, or trap them. And slowly their walls begin to lower, not all at once, but piece by piece. At the same time, you are also changing. You are becoming stronger, more grounded, less reactive. You're no longer depending on their presence to feel secure. You're choosing them, not needing them. And this balance is what makes the connection sustainable. Because the truth is, an avoidant can only stay with someone who doesn't lose themselves trying to hold on. And you can only stay with an avoidant if you learn not to take their distance personally. When both of these things happen together, something rare begins to form. Eventually, there comes a moment, a quiet turning point. It's not dramatic, and there's no big confession. But you'll feel it. The avoidant stops running as far. They start opening up more consistently. They begin to choose closeness, not just tolerate it. And that's when you realize something important. The connection didn't survive because it was easy. It survived because both of you evolved enough to meet each other halfway. So if you're in a situation where an avoidant keeps coming back, don't just focus on the cycle itself. Look at what's changing within the cycle. Are they becoming more open over time? Are you becoming more secure within yourself? Is the connection growing even if it's slow? Because when an avoidant and you are truly meant to be together, this always happens. The relationship transforms both of you. It forces growth, patience, and emotional maturity in ways most connections never do. And in the end, it's not the intensity that makes it last. It's the evolution.